Your Comedy Minute Comedy Showcase.
Your Comedy Minute Comedy Showcase.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kim Cook.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Kim Cook, and my name is literally a command. Kim Cook. Yes, chef. Yeah. It's weird having the last name of something I do not do well. But I'm lucky because my husband Andrew is British, so he's cool with it. Yeah. It's like, it's all right, Kim. It's not like I've ever tasted good food. I actually met my husband Andrew through our mutual friend Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, we met through Facebook.
Okay.
Marketplace. Yeah.
Marketplace.
I got a husband and a couch. Score. Yeah. Okay. So we didn't really meet through Marketplace, but we did meet through Facebook. And it's weird because Andrew was still living in England when he started chatting me up. And after a few weeks, he decided to fly to America. He was like, I want to make sure what we have is real and you're not just fish and chipping me. Yeah, he meant catfishing. Uh, the day we met, I felt so blessed. He didn't murder me. Mhm. Yeah, look, I've always wanted to be on TV and I love true crime, but I don't want to be starring in an episode of Dateline. Like, I could just picture Keith Morrison like Kim had a smile that would light up the room until she met a British man. Da da da. And then suddenly I'm in pieces in a pie. Because if you've had British food, you know they'll throw anything in a pie. But it worked out because I'm alive. Woo! And I'm here on the
And
podcast to tell you
you're
about
fantastic. I love everything you're doing so far.
and we got engaged after only 3 months.
Okay.
And I like to refer to Andrew as the original 90-day fiance. And no, Scott, I wasn't pregnant. No. But it was such a sweet proposal. He got down on one knee and then he looked me right in the eyes and said, Fancy being my wife? Because it's quite expensive flying across the Atlantic for a bit, the old rumpy pumpy.
Rumpy puppy.
I know. How could I turn that down? Financially sensible and an accent, like check, check. But we did just celebrate our 15-year wedding anniversary, and we don't have any children. Thank you. And the weird thing about being married and not having any children is nothing. Uh, but what's weird is the questions I get about not having children. Like my friend Melanie has 5 kids. 5. That's a litter. Uh, and she's always asking me, she's like, who's going to take care of you when you're older? I said, listen up, Melanie. 2 words, cabana boy. Yeah. Besides, someone once told me that having children is not all that it's cracked up to be. And that person was my father. And I'm his only child. My dad was also upset when I first told him I was marrying a man from England, only because he thought this meant I never listened to his rule number 1 growing up as a child. And it was, Kimmy, do not stick foreign objects in your mouth. I'm married. My dad has nothing to worry about. But I will tell you, I am grateful. I'm a recent breast cancer survivor.
Wow.
And
Congratulations. Congratulations.
thank you so much. And
Couldn't be happier. Couldn't be
thank
happier
you.
for you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. And it was weird when I had to, I ended up getting a double mastectomy, and
Jesus God.
and it was weird when I had to tell my boss Dan about my upcoming medical leave, but I marched right into his office and I said, "Hey, I have a couple things I need to get off my chest." All right, with that, good night.
Is that it?
Yep.
That was absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
You were funny as heck. Coming to us from New York. He's not only a comedian, but an actor.
Oh.
He's been on my show a couple times. He's a wonderful human being. I'm proud to call him my friend. Bruce Lipsky, go ahead.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Um, hey, Kim Cook, my wife always complains that the family doesn't appreciate her cooking. In fact, she said to me the other day, she said, Bruce, you think I'm running a five-star restaurant in this house? I said, apparently you are, because every time you cook, I have reservations. And you said you're married 15 years. I'm celebrating my 34th year of marriage.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. Remember when I first met my wife, our love was infectious. Now our relationship is just chronic, especially when I leave the toilet seat on. And the research says when you get older, your skin gets thinner. You may not have heard of this, but I don't really believe that because after 34 years of marriage, I developed a much thicker skin. I got the skin of a rhino, the hide of a rhino, and the nose to match it. And the ad, what am I can't even speak. Saying, marriage is a wonderful institution. So is the Bellevue Sanitarium. In Bellevue, they expect you to be crazy. In marriage, you got to pretend you're fine. In marriage, in Bellevue, they test you as a patient. In marriage, they just test your patience. But the one thing we do have in common, at Bellevue and in marriage, we're both seeking asylum. In fact, I have a friend of mine who works at Bellevue, the sanitarium over there. So I said to him, when somebody's unruly, do I still put him in a straitjacket? He said, oh, no, you got to be politically correct now. You can't call it a straitjacket anymore. So I said, what do they call it? He said, now they call it shrink wrap. Marriage, kids. I have in my house a huge floor-to-ceiling vault where I keep all my prized possessions in there. And the other night I opened it up and I saw my son and his girlfriend, they were taking their clothes off in there. And I said, what are you guys doing? He says, Dad, we're just following your rules. We're practicing safe sex. I said, I don't like this combination. I said, this vault is to keep our family possessions in there, our family jewels. And I suggest your underwear is where you should keep your family jewels. And then he said to me, Dad, at your age, we don't call them family jewels. We call it junk. I said, no, I'd rather call it, buried treasure. I have a nephew who just graduated law school, top of the class in Harvard, and he got a real prestigious job in New York City. And I said, now that you got this job, you got to dress the part. So you know what I did? I took him shopping and got him his first malpractice suit. And, my uncle Jerry, he's been a lawyer for 35 years, a trial attorney, a litigator, and he finally retired. But now he's seeking his passion. He decided to go to culinary school. He graduated and got his perfect job. Now he's a sous chef. And when he was practicing, my Uncle Jerry, he had a really interesting case. In order to pick a panel of people to look over the case here, to look over as far as who's guilty or not, he only interviewed men with big balls. I guess he was looking for a well-hung jury. But he hoped that the judge followed the penal code and would hand out a stiff sentence.
Wow. There's a whole batch of them there.
Very clever.
Keep going.
All right. In my neighborhood, a new restaurant opened up. I'm telling you, it's like a bagel joint combination deli. This place is the worst. Instead of selling bagels and lox, they should sell bagels and maylocks.
That was a
And
good
it got to the point, every time I order something, they never get my order right. So I finally went up to the owner. I said, "You got to fire these people and hire former CIA agents." And he said, "Why would I want to do that?" I said, "At least they'd have good counterintelligence."
Lord. Good
And
Lord.
my stomach doctor just opened up a new restaurant. Listen to this. It's one of those, fancy restaurants, these fusion restaurants where they serve tapas foods and they have craft beer. And you know what they named it? The gastrointestinal pub. And my wife's gynecologist just opened up a restaurant.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
And so actually a bagel joint. So I asked him, "What's your specialty sandwich?" He said, "An everything bagel with a pap schmear."
Oh my.
Uh, a friend of mine is going to France recently. And so I said, before you go to France, you should stop off at Ben's Deli and pick up some franks.
Oh good Lord. Do one more. Do one more. We'll get
I'll
on
do
to
one
Ikey.
more. Okay.
Do one more.
Okay. A good friend of mine. He's been single all his life, but he has no problem meeting people. He usually goes to the bars on Friday nights,
Right.
and he always meets somebody. And I said, what do you do to be so successful every time you go to these places? He says, "I have a trick. I bring with me a roll of Bounty paper towels." I said, "Why would you do that?" He said, "Because they're the quicker picker-upper." So I said, "Who's your latest squeeze, Shaman?" He said, "No, Scott."
Oh man.
God bless
You
everybody.
ended that. Yeah, you ended on Scott. Last up, coming from New Jersey. I've never seen this lady perform. I have no idea what the hell we're in. I can't warn you. I have no idea. And not only that, she told me to introduce her as Ikey. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's Ikey.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for being here,
So,
Ikey. Thanks for being
thank
here.
you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate
Yep.
it very much. Now, I am going to, my name's Ikey. I'm from New Jersey. I have been married for 40 years. It's going to be 40 years this September. So I feel the pain of everybody's, lengthy marriages there. Now, what I'm going to tell you right now is this probably going to be a very crappy set because I'm going to talk about things that we all do, but we don't like to talk about it, especially women. I'm going to be giving you some womanly secrets, okay? So, we do not like to talk about taking a poop. Now, how many of you do not like taking a poop in public, right? Nobody wants to go out and just poop when, so women especially do not want to poop in public. Right, girls? Right, Kim? We to avoid it. I will only poop in public when it becomes absolutely necessary, which means that it's going to feel like it's going to explode right out of me in 2 seconds if I do not hit the bathroom. So, women and men are totally different public poopers. Men sit down, let it out. They don't have any shame. They don't care who's in the bathroom with them, right? They stand next to each other and have their penises peeing together. So they definitely don't care about no poop. But women, when we go into that store, we're filled with anxiety. Seriously, we are worried about getting an STD because we sat on the toilet. Oh my God, am I going to get an STD? But you can't really take a poop like that without sitting. So you have to sit. All right. There's no avoiding it. And then we're also worried about, oh my God, is there enough toilet paper? And, and a lot of times in women's bathroom, we get psyched out because the toilet paper gets stuck. Right. And then you think you don't have any. So that's one of our fears when we're in that store. Now, we also, the biggest fear we have, and this is something you guys probably can't relate to, but women do not want the other women in the bathroom to hear that poop plop into the water, okay? We are trying to take a silent poop, a secret poop, all right? But, Kim, you know this is a fact, right? We're in there. the stall. We're like, oh my God, when is the bathroom going to empty out? Because you want to get going, right? You told your boss, I'll be right back, okay? You have already been in the stall for 15 minutes waiting for the bathroom to clear out. Nobody leaves because the girl's in there. Oh, I got to check my teeth. Oh, I got to check. Oh, how does my butt look? Oh, let me lift my boobs up before I go back to the office. So they're doing all this crap while you're in the stall, like dying. You need to go. But they all stay there. So what do? This is what I do. I don't want nobody hearing that poop. So I take the toilet paper and I wrap it all around my hand. And this is what I call my shit mitt. Okay? I catch the shit so that it can't plop. No sound. Then I let my, shit mitt go down too. But that helps me. Nobody can hear me because I got my shit mitt, right? So now I also, women, and Kim, you know this is true. Guys, you don't know because you're not a woman, but this is true, I swear to God.
Can I stop you for a second? I wish I had a shit mitt. I like the shit mitt.
Well, anybody could make a shit mitt. I did not get
I'm going to make one
on it.
I'm going to make one after this.
There is no patent pending on my shit mitt. It is a freebie for everybody. So now, you also don't want to have anybody hear the poop come out of your butt, right? So you want that poop to come out silently, but you know it's not gonna. So what do? What do we do, Kim? We flush the toilet and release. And we'll do that like 10 times in little tiny spurts. Right, Kim? And let me tell you something. When you're in a woman's room and there's somebody else pooping and you're washing your hands, you just did a pee. You know they're pooping because all you hear is flush. 2 seconds later, flush. Or, God forbid, you're in one of them slow bathrooms where you can't flush right away because it doesn't fill up quickly. So anyway, once we do that, we're like, oh, thank God. But after we get done, what do we have to do? We have to get out of the stall, right? And you don't want to get out when the room is filled with all those people talking. Everybody's by the water, right? They're by the towels. They won't leave the bathroom. You're in there going, get the fuck out. Please, everybody get out. You've been in the stall now for half an hour. Your boss thinks you fucking quit. So it's not like, oh, they're like, where's Ikey? They have no idea that I'm taking a secret shit. Okay? They don't know. So what do you got to do? Well, sometimes you got to go just walk out of the stall with all the people in the bathroom. It's kind of like the walk of shame, right?
Yeah.
You walk out. Yes, it was me who just flushed the bathroom 69 times. I flushed the toilet. And yes, it was me who stunk the whole place up. And I'm really sorry, but I had to go. So all I can say is they're just lucky that I threw away my shit mitt and didn't share it with them.
Ikey, that is just fantastic. And I got to tell you this because as you were doing that last bit, I was working at a place one time. Since again, I'm only doing this because you brought it up.
Oh, that's fine.
But I was in a place one time working, and I went in and I took a shit. Okay. And I was, like you, I'm real conscious and this and that. I came out and I sprayed. And a guy went in shortly after me and he goes, whoo. And I thought I sprayed pretty good. And I'll never forget, he spun around. He said, I think somebody shit a Christmas tree in here. True story.
Well, Scott, the thing is, though, remember, when the people, it usually happens at work. So these are people you see all the time. It's not like you can really hide. And once they know that you're the shitter, as soon as they see you, right, Kim, they hurry up and they're out of there. They do not want to stay there.
I got to tell you, Bruce and I were kind of quiet through most, but Kim was howling during your whole set. He was laughing hard.
I have a question. Again, could you sell the shit mitt with a Fitbit and then it'd be like a
A shit bit with a Fitbit.
Let me tell you, and this
I
I'm
think
just saying this
if
quickly.
you work it
Right.
out, your Fitbit
Yeah.
will.
You,
If
you,
you
don't get 10,000 steps. You get 10,000 flushes.
10,000 flushes, very good one. Can I take that, Bruce? Can
It's
I
yours,
take
my
that?
dear. Go for
Sure,
it.
Thank you.
sure.
I'm going to add it to my thing. But here's and this is a true story. Now, when I take poops and I have my Fitbit on, right, it broke. The thing broke, so I haven't had it on in about 2 weeks. But I would actually look to see how high does my heart go when I'm taking a poop. Because sometimes you're taking a stressful poop, right? And I'll watch my heart rate go all the way up. And I'm like, oh, look at that, just from pooping. So I used to always mix my Fitbit with my Shitbits.
I'm gonna do
That's
one
perfect.
more. Ike. You keep. You're like my muse. You know, I masturbate so much. My Fitbit thinks I jog 5 miles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Well,
my
that's
Fitbit,
when I want to
and it
have
I
wants-
got
extra
my
steps.
Fitbit fooled.
and it wants you to come home.
It wants me to go. There
Let
you
me tell you,
go.
I sit on the couch with my Fitbit and I'm saying, oh, wow, I'm like 2,000 steps short. I'll tell my husband, come here, honey. Click up and I'm like, bah, 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 bah. I really go fast. Watch.
Stop.
Uh,
Stop. We better stop the recording.